All right, so what you're gonna need is a black piece of paper, a ruler, pencil. I'm using a white one because my paper is black. Your work, and an X-Acto blade. Now just be careful when you're using an X-Acto blade. Make sure that this piece is tight. This is the sharp part of the blade. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna measure. You're gonna try to make that frame, center it, and get the approximate width on either side. So I'm just gonna say, let's say 4 inches from this side of the wall to this side. And then I'm gonna measure it up. To make sure it's a perfect straight line, you're gonna measure this part flush to the paper. That forces you to have a straight line, creating a T-square, a T. Now you're gonna do the same thing on this side. It's a little bit under 5. Let's just say 5. Okay, that's the width of mine. Now I need the height on either side. So figure 2.5. So I'm gonna measure 2.5 over here. 2.5 over here. Your piece is gonna have different measurements depending on the size paper you used. If you have a large piece of paper, similar to mine, but your pieces are smaller within the frame, then you don't have to make it so big. You can make it smaller. All right, so let's press this here. And now I'm gonna go up to the top, measure that, 3.5 again. All right, so now you're gonna go in and basically we wanna get rid of this frame or the center part because this is where your piece is going to sit. So using your ruler, you're going to line it up right on the edge. Press down hard on your metal. Then you're gonna go right to the edge and you're gonna glide that straight edge right to the end and then stop. Turn your page. You're gonna do it again on this side. Line it up, press hard. I'm running the blade against the metal. Notice my fingers are not in the path of the blade. And I'm gonna go over here and do the same thing again, creating that frame. Oh, I gotta do one more. Time to time, you can make sure your blade is snug. This also is actually a little bit too long. If you find that your blade's very dull, I have new blades, I can give them to you. Just have to let me know. Going slow and paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Now that should lift off, creating that frame. All right, so for the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to use a white piece of paper and now your frame, turn it over because you don't want to take a picture of that. Slide this underneath. And now this is where every layer is going to sit. So the first layer, I'm gonna grab it, gonna line it up in the frame. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of that. Once that one's done, I'm gonna grab my next frame, put your paper down first, line it up, see where it's supposed to be. You might have to shift it a little bit underneath. That looks about right. Take another picture. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to do this for each one, but just keep the order of your sheets available to you so you can take those photos. Double check your work to see if it's where you want it to be. Good. And you'll take a picture for each one.